Now that you have your video, I'm going to show you the best way I know how to embed it in your Canvas course. So if you come to your video, so here I'm going to do my section 4.1. We need to get the link to this video. You can do it here by clicking on the three little buttons and you can get shareable link there. Or if you click on your video and it opens up this next page with the video details on it, you can also get the video link over here. You can click on this little symbol which will copy the video link into your clipboard. Now go to your Canvas course, and for example, this is my home page. Now I want to embed that into my chapter 4. I've set up a series of tabs here for each of the sections in chapter 4. So for example, I want my 4.1 video to appear below where I have the students print out their notes. So I want it to show up down here. So I'm going to click on Edit over here. And then I'm going to scroll down. This is my 4.1 tab. And right here is that little blue button where it said print your 4.1 notes. Now I'm going to hit enter to get beyond that, but I don't want to hit enter yet because I'm still inside the hyperlink that's going to the 4.1 notes. That's what this little A tells you. So I'm actually going to hit the right cursor on my keyboard, because remember my cursor's right up here. I'm going to hit the right cursor, and now you notice that little A went away, which means I got outside of that hyperlink in the HTML. And now I'm going to hit enter, which will put me on the next line. I'm going to insert/edit media, and then this is where I'm going to paste in that link to my YouTube video. I like to have the preview set to 700 pixel wide. And then I'm going to actually come in here and insert some code right here. But first I'm going to show you what it will look like if I don't put that code in. So if you just do this and say OK, now I'm going to save that. When I go to my 4.1 tab, now you see that video is there. Now here's the thing. If you hit play, and we might need a minute to let this thing load in, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward very close to the end here, because what happens is YouTube shows a bunch of related videos which I don't want. And so I'm going to try to let this thing play out so that you can see what happens at the end of the video. And so all these things come up that are going to try to steal your students' attention away from your lesson. We don't want that. So let me show you a little trick I've learned to make it so that these videos won't show up. So now go back into Edit right up here. I'm going to go into the HTML editor and find that video, which is actually right here. This is the HTML code that embeds that video. And what I'm going to do is come right here. This is the link right here. I'm going to click right there, and I'm going to type ? rel equals 0. So I've typed this code right here, and then I'm going to say save. Now, when I go back to that video, and then I'm going to fast forward it to the end so that you can see. Now this time, when it finishes the video, it's not going to come up with all those distractor videos. Now it just goes back to the beginning of my video. So my students aren't going to be distracted by whatever videos YouTube tries to steal their attention with. Now you can do this all at once. So for example here, let me show you how to enter that again. If we go into Edit, and for right now, I'm just going to put the same video below itself, just so you can see the process. So if I get to this place, and I go to the link here for Insert Edit Media, I put in the link to my video, and I change it to whatever size I prefer. Go to this tab here that says Embed. And that takes you right to the embed code that we actually looked at a minute ago. And if you get to the end of the link before the quote mark right here, and you type in $rel equals 0, that tells YouTube that you don't want them to show what they consider to be related videos. And if we say OK and I save it, now we could do that all in one step, and now that video is there, and if we hit play, it's not going to have those related videos at the very end, because it's hard enough to keep your students' attention without having YouTube trying to steal it away with their related videos going on. So that's my little lesson for you. I hope it helps you, and good luck with your videos, and do everything you can to keep your students on the right track.